What's going on, Ant? Thanks for jumping in, brother. Getting ready for next season. Multitasking, man. That's what it's all about. Oh gosh, not another killer chiller. Hopefully this one's not as intricate as the last one. Yeah, I still got a few things up my sleeve yet. Any Mopar dealer that deals with Mopars is a shyster. All them guys are criminals. Yeah, for sure. But my Mickey's just came in today, so I got Mickey Thompson's for this season, folks. All right, hopefully that's the case, man. Hopefully that's the case. Eh, I didn't buy two. I only bought one pair. But I knew the Hoosiers last year were not the best tire to be running on. I knew that. But it's all good. We can be on Mickey's this year. And the only reason why I didn't buy two sets is because one set, not last year but the year before, lasted me all season. So we'll see how far it gets me. Yeah, I get you. I get you, Ant. But like I said, yeah, like I said though, not last year, but the year before, a set of Mickey's lasted me almost all season. So that's what I'm hoping this pair will do. If not, I'll order something closer to the end of the season or mid-season if things start going to pot. Hopefully, there's still some around at that point. Yeah, Bruce. It just happens we're talking about drag radials. Mickey Thompson's the way to go, man. Mickey Thompson is the way to go. Yep, they're super expensive. The ET Street R's are 400 bucks a tire, plus $400 plus a tire. But you can't beat Mickey Thompson's. They have a set of drags and skinnies with rims. Challenger good with that setup. Yeah, I mean I run skinnies and drag radials all the time. Literally all summer. I got to the point where I was changing tires all the time, and I got to the point where I'm like, man, this is crap. So I went and bought some Mickey Thompson Sportsmans. Now they're a heavy tire. They are super heavy, but they are a street tire. And that's why I went with them. So I put those skinnies on and I run them the entire time. Now sometimes I'll change my rear tires out if it's a little iffy on the day that it might rain. I'll take my street tires with me just in case. But I ran 2 years ago. I ran my Mickey Thompsons for the entire season. But yeah, drag radials and some skinnies, they'll do you justice. I promise. Oh man, I don't know. Did you see the one? What was it? 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I got caught. Yeah, it was with the Mickey Thompsons, I think. I got caught in a downpour on the way home from Capitol, and it was rough. Yeah, and then last year I got caught in a storm coming back from Cecil. Oh my God, on the Hoosiers, it, it was terrible. Oh, Gary, thanks, brother, man. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well. Hopefully, you had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope this year is starting off great for everyone. Um, it's beginning to start off pretty good for me. Um, had a little issues with the. This is gonna sound funny. The dipstick and shake and bake. It popped out and went picked up a new one. Got it in today. Actually put on a new belt today because my belt was terrible after the winter for some reason. After that first really cold day, I tried to start the car a couple times and then noticed that the belt was ripped just about halfway through. So I'm like, man, I got to get a new belt. So I got a new belt, got a new the dipstick tube. I didn't have to get the dipstick itself, but the dipstick tube. Yeah, you definitely got to sell your soul for tires. Tires are expensive no matter which ones you go with. But yeah, Shake and Bake got back out on the road today, did some running around. She's running good as always, and yeah, hopefully things turn out a good season. But Gary, I definitely appreciate it, brother, 100%. And you know the deal. All of that goes right back into Shake and Bake, 100%. But while we're on that topic, we're a little past 9 o'clock, aren't we? Yeah, we're a lot past 9 o'clock. So here's what we're gonna do: major change in plans. Unless something changes and I have to do it earlier. And there's a few instances where I may do things earlier. But what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to stick with the stock bottom end, and we're going to push for nines the beginning of the year. So that first couple weeks, we're going to take out Shake and Bake. We got a few more little tweaks we're going to make, and we're going to take Shake and Bake, and we're going to try and hit that nine, which I'm really confident we can. I was confident last year that we could and didn't quite get there, but this year I think we can get there. With a couple more modifications we're going to do, and they'll be coming out in the videos. But hopefully with those little tweaks, we can hit the nines. So that's the new plan. Run nines on the stock bottom end, and then make the swap maybe sometime in May or June when it starts getting hot. Make the swap then, and then crank up the boost, crank up the nitrous. We're just gonna go crazy once we get the new engine in. Jay, what's going on, brother? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. Brandon, happy new year to you too, and you too, Jay. Like I said, I hope everyone's year started off pretty well. Like I said, mine's going good so far. We'll see how things go, but yeah, looking forward to the 2023 season. I know a bunch of guys in the chat in our IG chat room are looking forward to the 2023 season, though there's some skepticism in the chat sometimes by a few people. But I know they're ready to go too. So I know they're excited for 2023, no matter what they say in the chat. It's almost like selling that Hellcat. What's the price on the Hellcat now, Ant? Poke, poke, poke. And turn on the police lights. Hey, when you get stuck with drag radials in the rain, you got to do something to get people out of the way. Come on, Jay. You know we're gonna hear it every weekend. I'm gonna sell this thing. We're gonna hear it every weekend, the entire season. I'll say I'll give him like after the first 3 weeks. I give him 3 weeks. After that, it'll be weekend after weekend. He's gonna sell it. But hey, glad everyone's tuning in. This is it's great to see the chat numbers. We're usually around 11, 12. Sometimes we get into 15, 16. But definitely appreciate everyone tuning in 100%. And for those folks, with the super chat, I highly appreciate the super chats. I really, really do. And you guys know every red penny of that goes right back into Shake and Bake. I don't put anything in my pocket from YouTube. It all goes into tires and modifications for Shake and Bake. You give them 3 minutes, Jay. Oh gosh, the peanut gallery is throwing the peanuts. But yeah, we had a great Christmas, great New Year. I said that a couple times already, but definitely looking forward to not only Shake and Bake's progress in the 2023 season, but everybody's progress. I love to hear about everyone making progress, reaching their goals, hitting their times, hitting their horsepower, whatever that goal is. It's always nice to hear people, hitting those goals. And then all you do is push that goal down the road to the you take that goal and then you push it down the road and upgrade that goal and then shoot for the next one. But yeah, hopefully we hit some goals this year. Like I said, the goal is hit a 9 on the stock bottom end. We do that. We make the swap. Depending on the fundage situation, when we make the swap, we may do more nitrous. We're definitely going to pulley down, make some more boost, and probably go water to air. There he is, Jay. There he is, for sale. Come buy it. But so we got some monster builds in the chat going on. I don't. I know we haven't talked too much about the other guys builds, but Jay's got a monster build going on. Wide body Mike, he has got a monster build going on. Straight up race car. Fu Manchu Ant, he's got a build going on. His Hellcat's running pretty good. And then you got myself. So yeah, looking for good things. Can a RT Charger hit 11s NA in your experience? the 392 Get Rag. I don't know, Jay, Ant, you may want to chime in here, but with the 392 gearing, that's gonna be tight. Now, are you talking stock or okay? 392 intake, 3200 stall, Demon springs and shocks. Um, yeah, you have any other work like a cam, anything like that? Cam, long tube headers, catback exhaust. Oh, Jay, he said he's got the 392 Get Rag. So yeah, the only thing that makes me question is the 392 Get Rag because I hit 11s in my car NA. So you can definitely do it. Um, and so far you've done the right things. The 392 intake, the 3200 stall, the Demon springs, and a cam. Yep, I think you can do it. Rich, Rich, you're right. It's gonna be close. That's why I'm a little hesitant, but I think you can do it. 305 East Tree ET Street R's with front runners. Yeah, I, I I think once you get the cam and you get it tuned right, I think you can get there. Like I said, with that 392, that's a big gear. Um, I, I think you'd be close. I think you'd be close. Yeah, absolutely, Jay. Definitely quicker on the front, slower in the rear, but it's gonna be a close one. I think. Man, this was a bad day for Shake and Bake right here. We tore that belt to shreds. But yeah, Derek, I think you can definitely make that happen. Yeah, you definitely got the right tires, the ET Street R's. Like we talked about them earlier, they're super friggin' expensive, but that's one thing you get what you pay for. 100% you get what you pay for when you buy Mickey Thompsons. Um, I know some people are on the Hoosier DBR bandwagon. Uh, I still like Mickey's. I'm still a Mickey guy. Did he say it was an A8? Derek, is your car automatic 8 speed? That's what I got on Shake and Bake, 17-inch bead locks. There's Mike. I knew he'd pop in sooner or later. And Boosted Hemi, man. Nice to see you on the channel, brother. Like I said, there's two camps. The Hoosier DBRs and Mickey Thompson guys. Yeah, CJ, it's a nag one. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, I think you're gonna be tight, Derek. It's gonna be close. I think you can definitely get close. Yeah, Boosted Hemi. Like I said, it's it's usually one or the other, Hoosiers or Mickeys. That's all you really see out there. That's what I said, Jay. Being a nag one, he's it's. I was gonna say it was gonna be tight with the eight speed, but with the nag one, whew, it's gonna be tight. Yeah, you might get some 11 nines on a good day, but it's gonna have to be a good day. You get into the bad days, it's not gonna happen. But you get in. early in the season or late in the season, you get them good weather days. You should be able to do it. But if it gets hot, yeah, not sure. What cam for naturally aspirated? I got the Comcam 270, and it works great in my car. It's worked great for the past 4 years, 5 years I've had it. That's been a great cam. Runs extremely well. So there, here we go with cams. As long as you get a custom grind cam from, you can get it from Jay, you can get it from Flying Ryan, you can get it from MMX, you can get it from HHP. Talk to the people you're going to get it from. Let them know what your goals are and what you want it to do, right? So there's cams strictly built for sound. There's cams strictly built for performance. They are not the same. There's cams built for a little bit of both. So make sure before you buy your cam, think about what you want. Do you want sound or you want performance? They aren't necessarily mutually exclusive of each other, but for the most part, they're two different cams. So talk to whoever you get it from. Be it, like I said, doesn't matter the my opinion, unless you're looking for onesie twosies, doesn't really matter who you get it from. Just make sure they know what you're looking for out of the car from the cam, and then they'll spec it the right way. Ooh, 11.5 on a 392 with an Ag 1. Whoa. Yeah, Derek, Mike's got the idea. Swap down to the 373s. There you go, Derek. If you want some 355 gears for the Get Rag, there you go. Jay's got a set for you. How much is that rear end or transmission? Bull, which one, which rear end and which transmission are you talking about? I got you, Jay. I got you. But you know the deal. Once it gets hot, man, it starts to get real iffy. Then 1.8 with 392s. That's interesting. Hey, Bull Jay said hit him up on IG. And Jay, if you want to throw it up on here, I don't mind, man. It's all up to you. If you want him to hit you up on IG, that's fine. If you want to put it in the chat, that's fine too. Yeah, I kind of wish I had those. I kind of wish I didn't sell those 370s that I had before, but I did. I should have held on to them until I went with the Pro Charger and then tested them out again. Lots of things going on in chat. Love it. Mike saying swap to the ZF crate. But yeah, we are all looking forward to the 2023 season. I know Mike's gonna probably say he's not, but we all know he is. He keeps saying he's gonna part out Hellby. We know he's not. But it is frustrating waiting on parts nowadays. It is super frustrating. But excuse me, I've been pretty lucky with all everything I've needed. Pretty much been in stock. Like I went for the dipstick tube today, or yesterday. I went yesterday, and hey, they just happen to have it in stock at the dealership. Go figure. With the 392, I go through the trap at 1-to-1 for 4600. I tuned TCM from HHP to shift at 5000. Nice. Mike's preoccupied with Hellby measurements. So he is literally right now going through rebuilding Hellby. Yeah, those 9 inches are expensive. Ooh, expensive. Yeah, I definitely got to upgrade my diff brace too. I got the basic performance development one. I need to get I forget they call it the digs, the dig one. I got to get that one to better support the diff brace, the diff. Get a better diff brace. Alrighty, man, we're slowing down a little bit here. All right, Derek, that's going to be a Jay or a Mike question there. I'm going to have to lean over to them to answer that one. Yep, Mike's working on Hellby, slow but sure, and parts are parts, man. It is what it is. They said that about the Jay was just tearing up get rags left and right. How many 7-second Hellcats on the stock ZF? Fair question, Mike. Fair question. 93 tune from Jay Green. Brian, what heads am I going to run on the new combo? I'm just going to swap the heads I have now from the current engine onto the new engine. So it's going to be the same heads, HHP BES Stage 3 heads from HHP. CNC ported, the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to stick with the same heads. But I have not covered that. No one's asked that question yet. So basically, what's going to get swapped over from the old engine, the big parts, the heads and the cam. Everything else is pretty much everything else is going to be new. Water pump, oil pump, timing set, from the cover to the gasket to the gears. Everything in the timing is going to be new. I got new lifters we're going to put in. I got a new, I got the new race blow off valve from Pro Charger. That's going to go on the new setup. We're going to pulley down on the new setup. Well, once we get everything done together, we're going to take her back out on the track, make sure she's good. Then we're going to pulley down and probably turn up the nitrous. All right, Derek. Happy faster New Year. You too, buddy. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully you can get that get rag thing moving. Them 392 gears are going to hold you back a little bit, I think. Brandon, think about going with McLeod RXT twin disc clutch. Any input or suggestion? Jay, that's going to be a question for you, brother. Mike, you too. That's going to be a question for those two. So all 7 and 8 second are still on the ZF stock 309s. So pretty stout. All right, I think I'm falling behind here. Bruce is talking about the clutch too. That's another question for Jay. That's another question for Jay. He's been through a number of them, so he's got the experience in the stick shift class. So the stick shift questions, shoot them to Jay, because I have no experience or no knowledge on the 6 speeds on the stick shifts. So Jay, I got to defer all those questions to you, brother. I just know you went through some McLeods. I know Mike has gone through some McLeods too. So, and I know Stefan, Mod the Fame. I know he went through some McLeod stuff too. They just don't seem to hold up. There's Jay. Jay will send you some pictures of what he did to him. Well, hey, turn on the spray, brother. Crank it up. Crank it up. So again, here we go with the clutch questions. Jay, Mike, I've got to defer those over to you two because I have no experience with the stick shift stuff. Bruce is saying, don't think I'll ever get near 800, so 800 is his goal. That's a good one, Bruce. Good one, brother. Hey, Jay, do me a favor. Dawn it down. Be a little bit more specific because these guys they may know what you're talking about. They may not know what you're talking about, but give them precise information. Next clutch will be a turbo 400. Jay's gonna be three pedal Jay forever. He's never gonna go automatic. All right, Jay. Trinity Motorsports. How much power can the stock rear gears hold before you have to go with Mazda's solid rears? So we were just kind of talking about that. Mike up above, a majority of the Hellcats that are in the sevens and the eights still run the stock 309 gears. So the ZF stock 309 gears. So if you got the stock ZF 309 gears, I'm sure they're probably going to handle pretty much anything you can throw at it. Brian Brian likes the helmet video. I picked it up upgraded from the helmet I've used the last 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. It was time to upgrade the helmet to the safety standards that for the times that I'm running. So you're going to see that probably throughout the year, maybe a couple more videos before the beginning of the year on some other stuff that I'm picking up. But you definitely want to make sure you keep up with the safety part of this, as well as the power and the gears and the tires and everything else. Don't forget about safety. That's your safety briefing for today. Oh yeah, yeah, Trinity. Make sure you answer that question for Mike. Is it the ZF or the Get Track? All right, Jay's saying the Ram clutches aren't very loud, so you're good to go. You don't have to go with a solid rear if your build is set up correctly. I'll hold. I'll be holding the button semi-auto life. Yeah, yeah, Trinity. You definitely, if it is a ZF 309, you want to brace it correctly. And performance development, like I said, I have their lowest tier one right now. I'm about to move up to the highest highest tier one because it's just that much better. So if you have the extra money, just go for I think it's DIG or something, DIGS, something like that. Their top end rear diff brace. And Jay's gonna hold the two step button. Thank you, Mike. I figured you'd be proud of me for stepping up and getting a new helmet. That other helmet was old, and it was getting stinky too. So it's time to get another one. Mike, do you have to hold the button for reverse? Blown Dart, what's going on, brother? Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate it. There we go. See, we up. I'm frozen. Hey, can you hear me? All right, maybe it's just me. I was just looking over. No voice. Nope. Voice now. Now I'm good. All right. Must be a glitch. All right. Yeah, I just saw that it froze up on the iPad there for a minute. So, all right. Glad we're back. Here we go with technical difficulties again. Why, buddy? You definitely stepped up your safety part. That's for sure. Yeah, you got you have bars flying all over the place. Um, must be my it's my two step. Yeah, I'm over here holding my button. I don't have any news on a get together at the track yet. I'm still working with Jay to see if we can figure something out at MIR, and if not, we'll probably try and get something done at Capitol. Jay, I may have the email. I have to go back and look, but I'm not sure how far back he goes in making those. All right, thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. So blown dart, we're slowly working on it. Seeing if we can get something together. I would like to do it either early in the season or late in the season, just because of the weather. But if we have to do something, in the summertime, we'll do it in the summertime. It doesn't matter. And Jay, I'll have to look up that email. I'll try and send it to you. Um, I think I have it in a text somewhere too. Danny sent it to me. I have to go back and look and see if I can find it. But I got it. I got it somewhere. Hey, whatever you can do, Jay. Talk to Royce. See what you can do. Yeah, the jumper's for the airbag, not the seatbelt. I think that's I think that's what Jay was talking about. Seatbelt light. Just deal with it. Yeah, I may have to start looking at a cage eventually as well. But yeah, I have one, and it works great. Gotcha, gotcha, Brandon. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So there you go, Jay. It's Hades Motorsports. I think he's on Facebook too, if I'm not mistaken, and he's also in the Hellcat forums. He's in there as well. Yeah, I'm still considering considering 8.99 or faster. I don't know if we'll get there, but hey, all right, Jay. There you go, buddy. I think mine was 150 bucks. I do believe. And while we're talking about Orlando, there, Brandon, um, I think I'm going to be at Orlando. Um, Actually, pretty sure I'm going to be at Orlando. Not 100%, about 90 ish. So there's a 10% chance I may not go to Orlando. But yeah, I think it's like the middle of the month. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's more towards the middle of March. Schedule March 25th. There you go. So it's probably Friday and Saturday. Friday is going to be the. Uh, so yeah, the track run will be Friday, and then Saturday is race day. Yeah, Jay. If there's going to be a couple of us going, we might as well do a uh, Airbnb and get like a house for all of us or something like that. Would you ever consider racing in Dig or Die at Rockingham? So a couple people have asked me about doing a Dig or Die in Rockingham. Mm, I don't know. Um, yeah, again, it's eighth mile. I'm not big on the eighth mile. Actually, no one in our chat except for intense. It's good with the eighth mile. Um, all right, Jay, you talk about the Dig or Die, I guess. I can't remember when that is. The Dig or Die in Rockingham. Not 2022, 2023. Uh, I know they got one in March. The, so that's interesting. Is the 24th and 25th? That's the same weekend as Orlando. So I definitely would be able to make the 24th and 25th. July, it's hot in July. So I don't know. Probably not Trinity. I mean, I'd consider it. I'm not a big no prep guy though. Not a big no prep and not a big 8 mile. I'll have to look in Trinity. I'll look into it. Maybe we'll do one of those down in Rockingham one day. Yeah, those no prep guys are fast. Those guys that are good at no prep, they're good at no prep. But it's funny, being Dan is owns or partial owner of Rockingham. He's got a Dig or Die the same weekend as the Modern Street Hemi Shootout. Interesting. Yeah, you definitely have to be cooking. Definitely have to be cooking if you want to win any of those races. Because that's one thing. Those no prep guys are serious. All right, that loud Hemi, what's going on? Happy New Year's, brother. I hope you have a blessed year as well. So we're all looking forward for the 2023 season. I think we got a lot of good things going on. People making a lot of big moves. Wide body Mike in Hellby, he's basically it's a race car. Depending on who you talk to, it doesn't matter. It's a race car. Um, but definitely appreciate that Lao Hemi. Same to you. Same back at you, brother. Yeah, we're still stuck on going doing the dig or die events. Yeah, and I mean, there's no problem taking a stab at it. It's just those guys are fast, real fast. Oh, so his wife helps running the track. All right, poke, poke, poke. See, even Mike race car with tags and insurance. I'm with you. I would argue Shake and Bake is more race car than street car. What I got in the bag this year, I quickly talked about at the top of the show, top of the chat around 9 o'clock. But quickly go over it one more time. I do drive it everywhere. I do drive Shake and Bake everywhere. But so what I got in the bag this year, change of plans. We're not going to put the new engine in unless something happens uh, or another situation comes to fruition that I have to switch the engine or would rather do it now rather than later. We're gonna stick with the stock bottom end. Try and run nines in the beginning of March, and we'll see how that goes. See if we need to do anything else to push us to the nines. There's a few things, couple things coming. I'll save them for another video, but yeah, we're gonna stick on the stock bottom end, shoot for nines, and then probably somewhere near the summer, uh, or maybe earlier. I don't know. It just all depends how things go. Because knowing I can do it, I can get Mike and we can do it fairly quickly. Make the swap because the bottom end's already built. All we got to do is put the cam in there, the heads, and then the extra stuff. Um, so that's the plan. Nine stock bottom in, and then we're gonna do the swap later on in the season. Shh, Hellcat in the house. Shh. Hey, no more talking bad about Hellcats. 17 pounds of giggle gas. I got you, brother. I got you. Go big or go home. That's it, Mike. You know the deal. I'm going big. I'm going all big. Jay, I got to talk to you about your plate, brother. I, I may look at doing that. But I would like to go nines without the giggle juice. I would definitely like to do nines without the giggle juice. But like Mike says, if we have to do it to inch it out, we'll add the giggle juice and make sure we get that nine. All right, Jay, we'll talk on IG, man. Juicy hasn't been wired, but it's going to get wired up now. Mike's about to go all out. But no, I really would like to see nines stock bottom end on blower only. But hey, if it has to be done, it has to be done. Jay, which intake? Uh, I did squeeze that in earlier, Mike. You might have missed it. Definitely going water to air soon. All right, man. Yeah, I have no problem with that. I'm still in debate whether I was going to put it on the new engine or not. I'm still debating back and forth. Go broke is easy to do, no doubt. Especially in modifying these cars, it's easy to go broke. You said it, Brandon. Yeah, I think we did talk about what. I'll tell you what. If you do bring the plate on Friday, I'll drop the Holly off with you. But it's just a sniper. It's not the race one that Mike has, or the one that wide body Mike has, or the one that mechanic Mike has. Yeah, I'd like to know that as well, Jay. 100%. But like I said, if you stop by Friday, we can talk about it a little bit more. Oh, okay, got you. Like I said, if you stop by, um, if you stop by, if you're gonna stop by, just hit me up, let me know. Yeah, blown dart. I thought I've gone back and forth about a high ram or like the one that wide body Mike's got that fits under the hood, and then either switching hoods or figuring out a way to move the shaker from underneath to on top. The only thing with moving the shaker on top, I won't be able to remove it anymore. Hey, Revolt, it's okay, brother. It's okay. We got 5 more minutes. All right, Jay, 100%. Yeah, that's for sure, Mike. Woo! Wide body wheels and Nitto drag radials for 500 bucks. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Revolt, you got them in on hand, or are they checking the mail? If it's all Facebook, I'd be aware of that checking the mail business. That's all Holly products for for sure. Yeah, Jay. Like I said, I'd be interested to know if that one is any better than the 6.1. Because I was thinking about going 6.1 anyway. We'll see. Oh, good Revolt. Sometimes those steely deals on Facebook aren't steely deals. They're steely deals for the other guy because he steals your money and walks away. But good to hear you got them in hand. Revolt, come on, man. You gotta stay 5 cent. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. Nothing wrong with doing a 6.4 swap. Holly doesn't support us. They never signed the RPM thing. That's incredible. With all the stuff that they do, I don't see why they haven't signed it yet. Yeah, whichever way, Jay. You're probably going to want to test before me, so we'll make it happen. Yeah, it definitely sucks that Holly hadn't signed that yet. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, the fuel rail swap, and then yeah, the Holly doesn't have a PCV valve. Yep. 12.7. Hey, that's a good goal, man. That's a good goal. Barry, didn't know you could only change. Didn't know you could change your YouTube name so many times before it gets locked out. Now I'm stuck with with this gem for 2 weeks. All right, brother. That's pretty good. Gotta love it. 111.23 for ECUs. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Barry Maudinger. Digging her. Got it, brother. Got it, brother. Yeah, we all love driving fast. That's for sure. That's for sure, Barry. We all love driving fast. Mike's saying just ditch the PCV system. Who needs it? Whoosh, throw it out the window. All right, YouTube blown dart. We are right at that 9:59. We're right at that 10 o'clock mark, man. We're coming right up on it. Definitely have to do with crankcase pressure relief. I think I still got some a bunch of pressure down there too that I need to deal with. Chicago cops don't they don't have radar guns except on the expressways. Nice. Yeah, Mike. I hope they do ship 111, man. I hope they ship them. That still gives you time to get it in and everything right before March. All right. Good night, Revolt. I'm about to say good night to everybody too, buddy. It's 10 o'clock. Um, we may have to get a group buy going on. All right, folks. Hey, I appreciate everyone for tuning in, everyone for chatting it up. Gary for the super chat, 100% appreciate it, brother. Like I said, every red penny goes right back into Shake and Bake. Promise you that. But that's gonna do it for this one, folks. Till the next one, adios.